Welcome back to CT Pulse on the HA Network. We're live right now in Shelton on Wednesday, March 9th, along with Kate Chaplinsky. I'm Josh Fisher. We're going to get back to more of that interview we did with Republican Whip Jason Perillo that we recorded yesterday. But right now we want to take a look at some of the stories that we've been following this week. And one, Kate, this is a surprise. Yes. I know in the newsroom we talked about this a lot this week. Why don't you fill us in on this luxury tax that apparently you've been paying?
Apparently I am paying a luxury tax. I didn't even realize it because when you have to buy stuff, you just have to buy and you don't think about it. But there are more than 120 items exempted from sales tax in Connecticut, and State Representative Kelly Luxembourg of Manchester is working to add feminine hygiene products and disposable and reusable diapers to that list. It may shock you to hear that sanitary pads and tampons are currently deemed luxury goods and are not exempt from sales tax, as they are in only 5 states: Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Now, this is from a story on the New Haven Register. That photo you just saw was from Christine Stewart of CT News Junkie. They've done a really good job covering this story. And the shocking thing is that this has come up in the past to take tampons and maxi pads and diapers off of this list, and it's failed in the past. And as they, you know...
How old, we know how old this law is? Is it like one of those weird Connecticut laws, like you're not allowed to kiss your wife on Sunday? And
I mean, well, listen, tampons haven't been around forever, so you have to imagine it's not that
old. When they first came out, they were quite a luxury, I'm sure.
Right, quite a luxury. Let me tell you, there's nothing
diapers.
Luxurious about it. And, I mean, it's interesting because, again, you know, as one of the speakers pointed out at this hearing in Hartford, getting one's period is a biological function, not a choice. It is worth questioning why a uniquely women's product is taxed. And
maybe
some
because
people,
it's a bunch of old white men who make the laws?
But some people obviously consider it a form of gender discrimination that is laughable, and I would say I have to agree with that. But there is some support this time around to take this off of that list of luxury goods.
Now, in a state right now that is facing a budget crisis, as we talked with Jason Perillo about earlier, what do you think? You can see the argument made. Listen, you guys are right. This is not a good thing to be taxed, but you know what? We could really use that $3.6 million.
Well, let's talk about that photo that we had up, as I said, was from Christine Stewart from CT News Junkie. The speaker in that is holding a maxi pad and an incontinence pad. One is taxed and the other isn't. Wow. And as you can see, they're basically the same thing.
Well, one is used by old white men who make laws,
but
women,
one
is not.
Older women as well, or women who've had lots of children.
But old men don't use maxi pads.
No, I understand that. So yes, adult diapers are not on that list. So it is kind of insane, somewhat outrageous.
So it depends on which side of the thing you're on right now.
Yes. So, as I said, it's just something that caught my attention this week because certainly. I was unaware that I was actually paying a tax on
would you consider driving across state lines, maybe going over to Port Chester or something in New York to get...
No.
No?
No.
All right, it's not worth it.
But they bring up a good point. Women that, you know, are struggling, who also have to buy diapers, because that is also on the list, may try to make those items last longer, which leads to, obviously, a lot of health concerns. In reality, you don't want to have to stretch that thing out. You should be able to buy, obviously, as much as you need. It is not a luxury item. So let's get rid of that, Hartford. Just saying.
So we got to find something else to tax.
Yes.
Okay.
Something maybe that you buy, but I mean, like we said, we can't think of one item that's similar that only men have to buy.
Yeah, if you have an idea, you can, you know, tweet us, HA Network CT, find us on Facebook, you know, when we post this show later today, and let us know.
Yeah, I can't think of one thing.
What's something to make this even, so that to save the state of Connecticut, I'm still, you know, Connecticut needs its tax money. So, but let's, rather than take away this tax, let's add a tax to the men.
To the men, all right, let's think about that.
So, I don't know what it is. Maybe could add extra tax to Viagra or something like that.
Okay, sure, but that could also harm women in some ways.
It's true. Too much Viagra could definitely harm women.